Chapter 99. Deification of the Dead. When he arrived at the Jade Emptiness Palace on Mount Kunlun, Jiang Ziya was admitted by White Crane Lad and went in to see Heavenly Primogenitor. Jiang knelt down and said, "May you live 10,000 years. I beg you to grant me the jade spells so I can deify the souls in the terrace of creation. Dear Master, have mercy on them. Both I and the gods will appreciate your kindness forever." "I already knew this, Jiang Ziya. You may return first. I will send the jade spells and my decree before long." Heavenly Primogenitor replied. Jiang Ziya kowtowed and returned to West Qi. He went to see King Wu to report all that had happened. A few days later, soft music and a sweet fragrance drifted down from the sky. Several yellow-scarved genii accompanied White Crane Lad to deliver the jade spells and decree. Jiang Ziya went out to welcome the messengers. He knelt down to receive the jade spells and golden decree, and kowtowed toward the Jade Emptiness Palace to thank his master. Jiang then left immediately for Mount Qi. When he got to the Terrace of Creation, he was welcomed by Baijian, the god of pure happiness. Jiang Ziya placed the jade spells and golden decree on the altar in the center. He ordered Wu Ji and Nangong Kuo to erect paper pennants with the decimal and duodecimal cycle signs all around the terrace to suppress evil spirits. He also ordered that 3,000 soldiers should be brought in to guard the terrace. Jiang then took a bath and changed his robe. He burnt incense inside a gold tripod, poured wine, presented flowers, and raced around the terrace 3 times. After he had thus given honor to the golden decree, Jiang Ziya ordered Baijian to wait below the terrace for his order. He then unrolled the golden decree and read aloud, "I authorize Jiang Ziya to deify you on my behalf. You shall all be free from transmigration from birth to death. You shall be promoted according to your merits. You must obey the law. Don't commit any new sin or crime." Jiang Ziya then placed the jade spells on the desk. He was fully armed and held the yellow apricot flag in his left hand and the staff for beating. "Gods in his right. Bai Jian." He shouted loudly. "Hang up the list of creations. Let all the souls come to me in good order. No one is allowed to leave the line." Baijian hung up the list, and all the souls rushed forward to read it. When he saw that his name was at the top of the list, Baijian instantly held up the soul-leading pennant, entered the terrace, and knelt down before the altar. "By decree of Heavenly Primogenitor, I deify you as the god of pure happiness. You must take this post with care and respect," Jiang Ziya declared. Baijian kowtowed and then left the terrace to wait for further orders. "Bring in Huang Tianhua," Jiang Ziya ordered. Huang Tianhua entered and knelt down. "Huang Tianhua, you sacrificed your life for the nation when you were young. You achieved many great merits. We must reward you with a high post. I deify you as Bing Linggong, the god of the 3 sacred mountains," Jiang Ziya declared. Huang Tianhua kowtowed and left the terrace at once. Jiang Ziya then ordered, "Bring in Huang Feihu, Chong Heihu, Wen Pin, Cui Ying, and Jiang Xiong." Baijian led the 5 souls to the terrace, and they all knelt down. "All of you were loyal, but your merits differ one from another. I entitle you, Huang Feihu, as the chief god of the 5 mountains with power over the 18 hells for the deceased. All incarnations after death into human beings, gods, fairies, or ghosts are under your control. I deify you, Huang Feihu, as the god of Taishan, the East Mountain the king and saintly emperor as great as heaven. You control all fortune and misfortune, blessings and punishment for the human beings in Thin World." Huang Feihu kowtowed to show his gratitude. Then Jiang Ziya announced, "I deify Chong Heihu as the god of Hengshen, the South Mountain. Wen Pin, the god of Songshen, the Middle Mountain. Cui Ying, the god of Hengshen, the North Mountain. And Jiang Xiong, the god of Huashan, the West Mountain. Each is entitled the Great Saint Emperor." Cheng Heihu, Wen Pin, Sui Ying, and Jiang Xiong all kowtowed and then left the terrace with Huang Feihu. "Let the gods of thunder come to see me," Jiang Ziya ordered. When they were led forward, Grand Tutor Wen was unwilling to kneel before Jiang Ziya. All kneeled down at once to hear the decree from the Jade Emptiness Palace. Jiang Ziya shouted, waving his staff. Grand Tutor Wen was forced to yield and kneel down with other souls. "Wenzhong, your loyalty and chastity are admirable. You are to be the head of the thunder gods. Your duties are gather clouds, drop rain, and grow crops for the people. You will punish the wicked and bless the good. I deify you as chief of the thunder gods under the 9 heavens. The 24 gods under your leadership are as follows: Dengzhong, Xinhuan, Zhangjie, Taorong, Panghong, Liufu, Gojiang, Bihuan, Qingwan, Zhaojiang, Dongchun, Yungjie, Lida, Sunliang, Baili, Wangbin, Yaobin, Jiangshao, Huanggen, Jinsu, Jili, Yixing, Mother Golden Light, Goddess of Lightning, and Fairy Lotus, Goddess of the Wind. All are honored with the title of Heavenly Master. Jiang Ziya declared. Wenzhong and his 24 thunder gods kowtowed and left the terrace. Auspicious clouds and purple haze floated through the air. Lightning and wind appeared immediately in the air. "Lead the gods of fire before me," Jiang Ziya ordered next. When Luo Shan and the other fire gods had knelt down, Jiang Ziya declared, "Luo Shan, you are deified as chief of the fire gods. You must watch over the people and check their evil or good deeds. The 5 gods beneath you are Zhu Zhao, Gao Jin, Fang Gui, Wang Jiao, and Liu Huang." After they had kowtowed and left, Jiang Ziya ordered, "Lead the gods of plague to the terrace." Before long, Lu Ye and the others ascended the terrace, knelt down, and listened. "Lu Ye, I deify you as chief of the plague gods, with the honorable title of Heavenly King. The 6 gods under your control are Zhoushin, the god of plague in the east; Li Qi, the god of plague in the south; Zhu Tianlin, the god of plague in the west; Yang Wenhui, the god of plague in the north; Chen Geng, the grand instructor for goodness; and Li Ping, the god of destroying the plague." Jiang Ziya declared. Lu Ye and the other gods kowtowed and left the terrace for their posts at once. Jiang Ziya then ordered, "Lead the gods of the constellation to the terrace for deification." In a short while, Bai Jian led Mother Golden Spirit and the others to the terrace. They knelt down and listened. "Mother Golden Spirit, I appoint you as the head of the constellations. You are deified as the honorable goddess of the North Pole Dippers, with 84,000 gods of the stars under your command. These are the gods of the 5 constellations. Gods of the Eastern constellation, Su Hu, Jin Kui, Ji Shuming, and Zhao Bing. Gods of the Western constellation, Huang Tianlu, Long Huan, Sun Ziyu, Hu Shen, and Hu Yupeng. Gods of the Central constellation, Lu Rinji, Chao Lei, and Ji Shuxing. God of the North Pole, the Great Emperor, Ji Bo Yikao. Gods of the South constellation, Zhou Ji, Hu Lei, Gao Gui, Yu Cheng, Sun Bao, and Lei Kun. Gods of the Northern constellation, Huang Tianxiang, Bigan, God of Culture, Dou Rong, God of Military Affairs, Han Sheng, Han Bian, Su Choizhong, Ashun, Guochen, and Dong Zhong. The gods or goddesses of the stars. God of the Green Dragon Star, Dang Zhougong. God of the White Tiger Star, Ying Changxiu. God of the Red Sparrow Star, Ma Fang. God of the Mysterious Martial Star, Shu Kun. God of the Gone with the Old Star, Lei Peng. God of the Snake Star, Zhang Shen. God of the Solar Star, Shu Gai. Goddess of the Lunar Star, Queen Jiang. God of the Jade Hall Star, Shang Rong. God of the Heavenly Precious Star, Ji Shu Tian. God of the Dragon Virtue Star, Hong Jin. Goddess of the Red Phoenix Star, Princess Long Ji. God of the Heavenly Happy Star, King Zhou. God of the Heavenly Virtue Star, Mei Bo. God of the Lunar Virtue Star, Xia Zhao. God of the Heavenly Amnesty Star, Zhao Qi. Goddess of the upright behavior star, Lady Jia, Huang Feihu's wife. God of the metal mansion star, Xiao Zhen. God of the wooden mansion star, Deng Hua. God of the water mansion star, Yu Yan. Goddess of the fire mansion star, Mother Fiery Spirit. God of the earth mansion star, Saturn, Earth Traveler Sun. Goddess of the six combinations star, Deng Changyu. God of the doctorate star, Du Yanxian. God of the power star, Wu Wenhua. God of the admonishment star, Jiao Ge. God of the river leading star, Huang Fei Biao. Goddess of the moon leading star, Madame Chedi. God of the imperial coach star, Jiang Huanchu. God of the heavenly inheritance star, Huang Fei Bao. God of the imperial chariot star, Ding Te. God of the heavenly horse star, A Chongyu. God of the imperial grace star, Li Jin. God of the heavenly medical star, Qian Bao. Goddess of the earthly queen star, Concubine Huang. God of the domestic dragon star, Ji Shuda. God of the dragon taming star, Huang Ming. God of the station horse star, Lei Kai. God of the yellow pennant star, Wei Ben. God of the leopard tail star, Wu Qian. God of the morning house star, Zhang Guifang. God of the lamenting visitor star, Feng Lin. God of the pulling twisting star, Fei Zhong. God of the rolled tongue star, Yu Han. God of the throat control star, Peng Zhen. God of the city planning star, Wang Bao. God of the flying curtain star, Ji Shukung. God of the great spending star, Cheng Hohu. God of the minor spending star, Yin Po Bai. God of the linked string star, Qiao Yin. God of the railing star, Long Anji. God of the head spreading star, Tai Luang. God of the five devils star, Dang Xiu. God of the goat cutlass star, Zhao Sheng. God of the bloody light star, Sung Yanhong. God of the official seal star, Fang Yijin. God of the single morning star, Yu Hua. God of the heavenly dog star, Ji Kang. God of the sickness spell star, Wang Zuo. God of the bone boring star, Zheng Feng. God of the death spell star, Bian Jinlong. God of the heavenly defeat star, Bai Xianzhong.